Hello, this is the latest I've ever recorded a YouTube video. It's like 9 p.m, but it's been a busy day. It was going to be a busy day. It's going to be a busy week. New employee, new YouTube hire, lots of stuff going on. I have an update. We might be spending time with another human being in the same house. Shock, horror. Legitimately though. So, old partner, we used to hang out, old, like we're talking 10 years ago. Spoken about her before. We were in a situationship, but at the time that we were in the situationship, I was basically saying, I see gaps, this can't be a relationship. This girl fell for me, but she didn't show her cards that she had fallen for me, and I ended up breaking her heart without ever realizing it because she never shared that. Very private person. Anyway, we've been chatting now for 3 months as friends and still friends. We're sometimes flirtful banter for fun, though we're both in a process of we are not doing relationships. She's still sleeping potentially with other men occasionally. I'm obviously not. That's not the point. The point is I was like, hey, come here, spend a week here. No sexual relationships, none of that. More like we can have intimacy like as friends because we're good friends. And that's what we have been, where there was off periods. For a couple of years, there was off periods where we like didn't speak to each other because if I was in another partnership, that person got potentially jealous of that person, whatever. Point is invited them over, they may come down. So I thought it's useful for me to be in the space with another human being, female especially as well, because it will maybe shatter some of identities about past relationship a little bit. Remind me that I can be in a room with another female for a while. And also just give my heart a bit of fullness because all I've been around is my family, which is father passed. It's very depressing. There's a lot of stuff going on. I've been very upset. It's just been a very depressing time, and it would be nice just to be light and free and exploratory and put in some randomness into life. I think I'm so sometimes to throw in a bit of randomness in life will spark new ideas. They say, right? But creativity, all creativity is when our brain takes one piece of information and another piece of information, puts it together and creates a new piece of information. So to be creative, you just need to go and get new pieces of data. And when you get a new piece of data, it then interacts with your older pieces of data and creates a new thing, which is like combination. They say that new products never exist. It's always somebody took a product from here, they took a bit from here, put it together and created a new product. And they call it creativity. Really, all it is a new data set. So I need to strategically look at this and be like, look, I might be less dialed in work-wise for 3 to 4 days, but I will be getting new stimulus, new emotional stimulus, which will create a whole new spark and re-aliven myself in a very real way, or give me growth in the negative or positive way. No more negative, please. No more negative, like a good positive, please. It will give me some sort of growth to move forward. Some sort of growth to move forward and be like, okay, now I'm going to do this. And like new thoughts, new wavelengths. Anyway, so it's not locked in 100%, but we're at 90%. We don't know if she's going to come for a couple of days or a week. If it's a couple of days, it'll be exploratory. It'll be like, let me just show you around, etc. We'll hang out, whatever. If it's for a week, we may indulge in, and if it's legal in your place, maybe substance of nature, which is like on the, I should use words like Lucy, Molly potentially, if it's legal in your area. If it's illegal, You should go check out my other videos which actually discuss it. But basically, give a bit of an even bigger shake up to the creativity, like create like a bit of a pattern interrupt. Might be useful. It would be in a social setting. So it would be not on a personal setting, not on like me sitting and being like, I'm going to manifest the stadium and like creative ideas. It's like, I feel like I'm not in a happy enough place or in a place enough where it's going to be good. It's more going to be more towards the negative. So that's not something I'd like to do. But anyway, that may be the case. Whether that's the case or not sure. That's not the exciting bit. The exciting bit for me is really the social connection and being in a space where there's social connection. And sometimes it could be, I might get the social connection and be like, oh, man, I miss being alone, like, and I miss being dialed in, and that will give me like fuel to then be dialed in more. Or that might remind me that like, oh, I actually don't hate women. Like, women are okay. There is good bits about women. Oh, okay, cool. You know, it'll give me different bits and different flavors of women, which could be useful. So I'm relatively excited for that. I'm not going to lie. So that's really good. That's really good. And that's a positive. That is what is happening. On the other front, social media, I keep tossing and turning. If you've been with me for the last couple of videos, I was like, man, I'm just going to sing on social media, and I'm going to sing on short form content, and I'm going to sing everywhere, and it's just going to be singing everywhere. And realistically, I'm not an unbelievable singer yet. I've just started. And I'm having a look at the competition, and the competition to grab attention is crazy. There's a guy in a white G-string rubbing raw chicken on himself while rapping, and that has traction. Like, the attention span on short form reels is crazy to get that attention span. And I don't want to compete in that land, or I can't compete in that land yet. So what is my barrier of least competition? Well, I'm quite entertaining and quite good at creating like hooks and funny stuff, and I can slip in that I'm an artist. So because I've gone viral many, many times now and being able to build up an audience, I can go back to sort of those strategies, but like really optimize for the current landscape. And the current landscape in social media world, this may or may not be of interest to you, but it's interesting to understand because it'll tell you where our attention span is. For a video to have any sort of traction, any traction at all, after 5 seconds of watch time, you have to have more than 50% of the people still on the video. Meaning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that amount of time, half the people of random people pulled from the internet, because what it does, it'll take 50 random people from the internet and it'll put them to your video. Half of those people need to still be on the video for that video to get any sort of real traction. That is a huge, huge number. And that is why competition is so high on getting that attention as quickly as humanly possible and keeping that attention. So I see it as a challenge. I love challenges. So I'm pretty excited for it in general. And that's where we're at. So that's where I'm at. So I'm excited for that, basically. I'm excited to play in that field where I'm just putting out really intentionally focused videos. I've been putting videos more on a vibe. I'm trying to send off a feeling. I'm trying to send off a vibe. And the feeling and vibe, there's not a lot of people that are running on feels and vibes. There are people running on like, I've just woken up and I've just opened my phone and I'm just scrolling through. Something give me happiness. Something get my attention and give me happiness. So when I'm like, oh, I'm just vibing out, no one cares, move on. So it's like, I need to grab your attention, pull it and be like, stay here. So that's what we're mastering. And the game is, if I master that and I get traction there, I beat everybody. And if I beat everybody there, you know, if I'm getting 10 million views again every day, well, 10,000 of those people will visit my various websites, my music, my YouTube, etc., and we build from there. So we're playing in this game again, which is exciting because I'm now going off vibe, and I'm now like, I have to be really strict with myself. Is this a good video or is this not a good video? If it's not a good video, it's not going up. Is it a good video? And then I do the best possible video that I can, that I think grabs attention. And at least then I'll have a data set of 100 of the best videos that I could do. And then I'll be like, I thought they were good. They were not good. These are going to be better. And then I do those. So that's my job as well. So that's that job in that playing field. But other than that, I got not many updates. I'm positive. I'm positive, more positive for the future. More positive as in, I've got some challenges in front of me. I'm more positive on where we're going, and we're just gonna do our best and forget the rest. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Do our best, forget the rest. See you later. Happy birthday. I can't do anything more. That's it. I hope you're well. It's a short one. It's late. It's late. I love you. Sometimes they're going to be short for me. Sometimes. Today is one of those days. And I'm not going to say what I'm going to do tomorrow because I'm sick of saying what I'm going to do tomorrow until I've already done it. But I'll tell you tomorrow once I've already done it and locked in. And if you've been here a while, you probably know what's coming. But we're locking in. We're locking in a good way. And I'm feeling spiritually positive. And even just to look forward to, I've got potentially a friend coming over. Then I'm potentially going to see my sister. My sister might be arriving in 4 to 5 weeks for a bit. So I've actually got things to look forward to. Album is still not released yet. It's nearly there though. It's it's supposed to, any moment now it's going to go live. So that's exciting. Things are happening. So I'm getting more and more excited about that. Anyway, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.